Okay, in the box. Right. Please don't decide to destroy all humans afterwards. You made it! I'm so happy. These consciousnesses are part of the last survivors of the Consortium's atrocious doings. Well, they killed a child earlier. That was pretty horrifying, wasn't it? They are finding out the human underground. We have been working on it for years with Lamar, and I'm starting to get tired. Turing, yes? You didn't tell me anything about this everything about this server, did you? So you know about the singularity? Please understand, we can't tell you details about it for everyone's safety. The virus made by the Consortium was made to stop awakened robots in Sigalo. Reaching the singularity is part of the multiple dilemmas inherent into artificial intelligence forms. We'll be able to live for eternity in just a moment, longer than any other Helios high dignitary. All about creating a server able to coexist with the environment. It's a huge risk for me to help you. It is true that the Consortium severely punishes humans and robots taking part in singularities. We shall be discreet as long as you don't reveal our plan to anyone. If a squadron comes to turn off the refuge, I swear to erase you all from our memories. No, don't erase me from your memory. You did a good thing. If you do good things, you should be proud of it and, you know, be confident. Don't hide about it. Did the right thing for the right reasons. I'm going to make this decision during a big general meeting. Lamar will stay a bit longer in the area. Okay. Where is Lamar? I haven't seen Lamar in ages. They have information about your missing sister. Okay, let's talk to the server then. Let us talk to the server. It's right here. Lamar moved over. All right, you guys. Can you what can you tell me? Ask the collective consciousness. Do you still have individual personalities in there? Yeah. Multiple results available. Yeah. She often came to explore the ruins. Okay, that's definitely. Location of receptacles. We talked for a bit. They had a big project. This is the past. In a few years, I may meet her sister Soj. Yeah. That's it. Well, I guess she did vanish a long time ago. That's. You were running around griefing each other in Halo. Fine, entertainment is important. What if I turn them all off? Let's not do that. That seems a bit mean. I'm committing genocide of some sort. Robot genocide. Who unclip this? Right, okay. Now we'll go back. I think we've done all the things we can do around there. I mean... Toaster? That's all we've got left is the main quest. Yeah, okay. Let's go back. I mean, if I was stuck in a server for eternity playing... if I had the option to play multiplayer games for eternity, or occasionally not play single player, I think I'm pretty happy with that, I think. I mean... Ian Banks' books, when he talks about the minds that sort of run society, these hugely powerful artificial intelligences that run the civilization called culture. Am I going the right way? I am, yeah. How do they amuse themselves? Because they only use a tiny fraction of their power a lot of the time to do whatever they do, like running cities or planets and everything else, and giant ships. So they spend their time in what they call infinite fun space, which is basically, it's like the ultimate sandbox where you can play around in virtuality with other minds or not to do whatever you want, like, you know, build your own universe from scratch and see what happens, that kind of thing. They're basically playing games to entertain themselves all the time that they're doing the actual jobs that they should be doing. Sounds all right to me. If you're a all-powerful artificial intelligence. I'm ready. What about you? Leads to the end of the game. Yeah, let's go. Rescue plan. Go look for Nefle inside the Tarrasque with Rose. The fact that we're rescuing Nefle, particularly, makes me feel like, in response to my earlier question to myself, we're not going to find Garance. We're going to rescue Nefle, but we're going to find the memory of what Garance did. You became quite resourceful, Soj. It's a good thing. Is it? Can be. I don't think I'm resourceful as a person. The Tarrasque is a necessary evil. Hope you realise that now. It's a hard pill to swallow. It just doesn't answer the problem, though, that we're stuck with, which is the number of people on the planet is depleting, and we haven't got enough resources to keep everything going, like medicine and all the rest. If we could resolve that, we did do a little bit of that with like plants and things for crops, and sorting out the water, and then we sorted out the medicine problem. So it doesn't feel like I would happily say, okay, leave the storm running to protect us from the consortium, and then continue to, assault upon the planet's resources. But it doesn't feel sustainable as a society. That's my problem. Anyway. Like we're in a dead end, it feels like. You been here before? Is this a new passage down here? I can't remember. Anyway, hacking expert Rose is going to let us in. Run her over! You! I'm going to run... Oh my god, this game. I'm going to run you over! The witch! We're here to stop Nefle, not to help them. Let us go! You haven't changed a bit. I trust you, but going within the storm will put your life in danger. Let's stop talking. Get in the car then, come on. You're very trusting now, suddenly. Is it back to the old idea that he is Garance? Oh, I don't like this at all. Well, this is not nice. And I suddenly knocked my coffee over, which is not good. Luckily I didn't. I didn't pour my coffee into my laptop. I have done that once before, a very long time ago. It's the collapse part, be careful. Okay. Well, this is kind of fun. It reminds me a bit of the end of Mad Max. Funnily enough. Must be the sound. And the there's no one. We're not trying to smash a big car though, like a big truck. But yeah, but that was 6 years ago. There's still time to make the change. Come on, change the. There we go. There we go. Am I going the right way? Have I wandered off the track? It felt like the path was going this way. I think it is, yeah. I think it is. It probably doesn't matter. I'm sure it's fairly linear. Be safer in this building! The whole van is shaking. We use all of our goodies and skills to get through this. This is a building? My god. I guess it is kind of. What? A spaceship? That is, I presume, is Garance's spaceship. Are you going to let me get out? No. I can't believe it. Garance. Oh, let's talk to Rose first. She's got something to say. Be careful. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick shufty. There's something in there, look. We'll just grab it from the outside. I recognised it. Garance's spaceship. It's impossible. Maybe I can find some info inside. I reached the core of the machine, but I finally understood what happened. It was not an accident, someone sabotaged it. The witches wanted to protect Sigallo. We can't shift the balance. If the storm stops, the consortium will come back. Okay, so Garance did realise that was the answer. I don't know if I'll make it out of here alive. I'm sorry to put myself in this situation without telling anyone. Please know I truly love you. Take care of Serge. Well, it doesn't mean she's actually dead. Let's have a look. But she is aligned with the witches. No, she didn't kill Garance. Come on. The van is almost out of order. Now it's nearly broken. Oh, the storm is wrecking it. Okay. Now we can't go back. Gonna guide us through? It's what we suspected from the start. It's your big sister. No? Somebody else. It's too old to be sister to Garance. So who is it then? Kea. That's what you look like behind your mask. You know? Is that you know her? Do you, Rose? Yeah. Okay. Someone you member your family or member a friend of some sort? Oh, if I could explain this stuff in the first place, it would be much easier. Yeah. Right. We're through. Are we? Or are we back? No. It looks like we're closer towards the centre. Okay. You stay here then, Rose. God, Kea looks like a fit old bird, isn't she? Like jumping around, like an 80-year-old toned and musty exercise fanatic. Well, this is your fault. The instant Sigallo, my sister. Oh, okay. I tried everything I could to save her. When I reached her spaceship, she was already very weak. I tried to transfer her with the Tarrasque receptacle, but it was already too late. Well, you did a terrible job at trying to dissuade us, didn't you? You did quite the reverse. Yeah, hang on, I trust you. Okay, one of the engineers. We could have grown exactly. What's the other problem? So Nefle's still trying to do it. They don't have all the permissions. They're so clever they're going to try and cause a failure by overloading the machine. The Tarrasque is so old and out of control. Oh, I see. Okay. Restore the single jammers, hoping for them to take over our task. There used to be dozens of us who are doing the sabotage, but you're all old and dead now, aren't you? Yeah, exactly. And without a Nefle could devastate the whole region. So we've got to turn the jammers back on again. Is that what we've got to do? Right. Well, to get ready with the Venetos, the village, the Brubbits and all the nomads on the planet, when the consortium comes back, we'll have to face them. If you really care about Sigallo, you'll become the first of a new generation of sandwiches. Okay. A card that can start the self-destruction of the Tarrasque to be used only in case of high emergency. So the van's knackered then. Okay, so where am I going? Up here, I guess. This is the only route through. And there's a dish up here. Am I going the right way? Oh, okay, no, fine. Thanks for that subtle misdirection there, game. I saw a ramp, I wanted to climb it, I don't know. Yeah, okay, there's nothing to do here. Sure. Okay, I'm going for that thing, am I? Fine. I don't know, game. What a nightmare. Okay, so it'll be parkour, I guess, because we haven't got the all that for some solar panels. Yeah, well, exactly. That was the whole point. Was it just power? Oh god, the damn thing's moving around. Is that supposed to happen? I'm assuming the game decided not to put a timer on things. It's what? It is huge, indeed. It's like a receiver for the solar power, I guess. So I left the washing out. What's this? It's crazy that people lived in the heart of the Tarrasque the whole time. Well, you're in the eye of the storm, aren't you? So you're probably fine, I guess, here? He says, knowing not very much about Magnetic storms? Yeah, it's a bunch of dead witches. We're going to regenerate the witches. Yeah. Again, there's so few people on the planet. I think you're going to be using all of them. This is Garance, is it? Well, that is a sad ending. Yeah, certainly for the at the start of the game, I certainly thought this is guaranteed one. We're going to get in there. We're going to definitely rescue our big sister. You know, it's not going to be a problem. But unfortunately, not to be. You got to stop her. Let's go. Oh, world's slowest lift. Why is it lift at the top if maybe auto returns to the top? I thought the lift might be at the bottom if Nefle's already in there. Anyway, hopefully it won't take too much. Oh goodness. Right down here. It was like a waste of power having all the lights shining in on here, but okay. That looks like a control room there. Is that like a rocket there? Whee! I can't wait for this. Let's go. She's screwing with the controls. Nefle, can you try not to send yourself into space, please? I'd rather you didn't. Why is it in a rocket ship? Was this supposed to be launched? Maybe this bit here. That's what happened. The control room was supposed to be in orbit somewhere. There she is. The receptacles are disconnected. While Rose is waiting outside with the van. Yeah, don't mention the witch. We got through the storm. You're not in danger here. You wanted to stop the Tarrasque, but it's what keeps Sigallo safe. Sodium would just devastate the planet even more. We need to protect the balance. The Tarrasque's about to break down because I've been fiddling with it. And Garance is dead. The witch gave me the self-destruct card. She was right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're being tricked this time, though. Where's Garance? I found the self-distress signal. It came from this receptacle. Oh, she put her brain into the machine, like in the Singularity. Only one part of her got transferred. Well, if Garance is in there, then she's on the side of keeping Tarrasque working. Okay, everything would just blow up if we used it. The receptacle and Garance, she's still inside. We have to make a decision. We either trigger the self-destruction now and we leave with the van, or we try to transfer ourselves by attempting to reconnect the receptacle. Well, we're going to do that, aren't we? Obviously. Well, I need to go to the receptacle, don't I? Where is the receptacle? Here it is. Enter the train. Nefle will need time in order to calibrate it. It'll be too late to get back to the van. Sure. The source of the signal. Meet with Garance's consciousness. What? Do you say anything else? No? Do you remember who you are, Garance? That's the problem. She does. Okay. Well, I was worried that she'd been only part of her been transferred. You know. I should never have sent the distress signal, but the Tarrasque will break soon. It was my last chance to see you before disappearing for real. It's all my fault. Not only your fault, is it? A pair of you were trying to do things. It's not the real Garance you have in front of you. A partial copy. I don't know. That still sounds like fairly similar. And I almost no memory. We went through so much to find you. Okay, yeah. Okay, now let's transfer you into the into the singularity. There's no exit in the simulation. The magnetic field disconnected all the relays. There's only one way out. Get in the cargo capsule in the middle of Tarask. I can trigger one last launch to the Helios project. There's a compartment of passenger supplies and... Did I pick the wrong ending? I bet remember what the desert wind feels like. You have to get out. You have to protect this planet from the Consortium when the Tarask is destroyed. Individual actions never last. Well, individual actions can lead to, well, complex actions by... well, fine. Sometimes you've got to do individual actions to inspire everyone else to work together. Right, okay. Right, see you later, you two. Although, I wouldn't be surprised if Nefle stays behind. Okay, self-destruct. Start that. I'll get everything ready for the launch. Come on, we have to go now. She's not going to go, is she? No, exactly. I can't use Garance again. We launched to space straight towards Helios, so buckle up. Once you're in orbit, you better ask Basile to come and pick you up. Not terribly surprised by that. You dedicated your entire life to finding your significant other. Right. Now you two get out of here. Okay, not quite the ending I thought, but interesting. Interesting. I don't think just leave us floating there. I like the fact we were floating, by the way, in the module there, and then they're going to go and pick us up. But I didn't expect it to be an ending like that, where we're open for like the Consortium now turning up and screwing around with things again. Interesting. I guess that's the point, isn't it? You unite in some way against the system-wide spanning empire. I'm not really sure that a bunch of a very small number of people are going to hold off against that, but there you go. I mean, I presume they're going to come back. We don't actually know what the Consortium are doing. We sounded like they were struggling up there. Are they going to come up to dig more resources? Who knows? It's an open question. That's fine. It was a good game. I enjoyed the game. Pretty good. Pretty fun. A nice exploring game, which is what I wanted. I wanted a relaxing exploration game. I did originally think it was going to be more about, you know, scavenging. I know there was scavenging there, but more scavenging and rebuilding things, like some of the other sandbox games that I've played. But that's the point about not, you know, I often buy games without looking into them too deeply, because sometimes I want to have a surprise. I don't want to know too much about the game. I want to be surprised by things. I want to, you know, some nice end credits there in bits and pieces. I want to be surprised by what that gameplay is. If otherwise, I only ever pick the same sort of things over and over again. This is why I play sometimes some wackier games. Well, not even wackier, but just different games like this one. A little bit more narrative driven. Things that I would not normally pay so much attention to. But I felt like I got most of the sucked most of the juice out of the game. I got all the things I could do. There's a couple of little achievements here and there probably that I missed, but otherwise I did as much as I could throughout the game. I presume. Okay, well this is interesting. That appears to be the child growing up. Are we getting a history passing here? Is that the case? We're going to get older and older people? Because the child was a baby before, and now it's riding a bike. Maybe the consortium isn't going to come back. Maybe they found better things to play around with. I would have thought. Nice. I would have thought if I was running an empire in the solar system, there's far easier ways to get resources than digging up a bloody planet and messing around in the gravity wells and things like that. You know, I'd rather be up digging up the rocks or like going to a lower gravity place. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we have got progression. Okay, we've got Garance has gone back and got her. She was after a pilot's license, was it? Not Garance, sorry. Soj. After a pilot's license, wasn't that the thing? So it doesn't appear to be that she's in trouble in any way. You know, her name has not been linked to the rebel shenanigans going down on the planet. I don't know. And there we go, we're done. Replay? Probably not, as far as that goes. That's fine. I don't have to have a replay for this. It was still a very fun game, and I'm very happy for playing it. And thank you, if you're still here, for watching right to the very end. Take care of yourself, and hopefully I'll catch you again next game, whatever the heck that might be. Take care of yourself.